Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, it is our very first Crack-a-Pack with Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And I am so excited to dive in and start exploring this brand new set for the very first time. I'm recording this video on the Friday that this product is first available, and just got back from picking it up at my LGS. So this is the first time I've really had the product in my hands. I haven't played in a pre-release yet or anything like that. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I always think it's interesting to look back at the first few Crack-a-Packs with a new set, as card evaluations usually change over time. And it's interesting to look back and see what I was thinking at the very beginning. So these are among my favorite videos to do, going in so fresh to a new set. So yeah, let's open up this box and get started. So we've got our typical insert in here. And then a rundown of each of the two color archetypes. Which of these should we grab for our first pack? Maybe I'll just go rogue and grab one randomly. All right. Bridled Bighorn. 3 white for a 3/4 creature. Sheep Mount. Common. Vigilance. Whenever Bridled Bighorn attacks while saddled, create a 1/1 white sheep creature token. Saddle 2. Giant Beaver. 3 green for a 4/4 creature. Beaver Mount. Common. Vigilance. Whenever Giant Beaver attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature that saddled it this turn. Saddle 3. Reckless Lackey. Red for a 1/2 creature. Goblin Pirate. Common. First strike. Haste. 2 red. Sacrifice Reckless Lackey. Draw a card and create a treasure token. That is quite a few abilities for a 1-mana creature. Failed Fording. 1 blue for an instant. Common. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you control a desert, surveil 1. We should have taken the blasted ferry. Hope Hagen, Prospector. Mourner's Surprise. 1 black for a sorcery. Common. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Y'all should have known better than to buy me a coffin. Gold Pan. 2 for an artifact. Equipment. Common. When Goldpan enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equip 1. Ankle Biter. Green for a 1/1. Creature, snake, common. Death Touch. Little tip, newcomer. Give your boots a shake in the morning before you put them on. Annie Flash to Kellen. Prairie Dog. 1 white for a 2/2. Creature, squirrel, uncommon. Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Prairie Dog. 4 white until end of turn. If you would put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on it instead. Wrangler of the Damned. 3 white, blue for a 1/4. Creature, human soldier, uncommon. Flash. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, create a 2/2 white spirit creature token with flying. Unfinished business goes both ways, pal. Brimstone Roundup. 1 red for an enchantment, uncommon. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token. With tap, target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Plot 2 red. Our rare is Kambal, Profiteering Mare. 1 white black for a 2/4 legendary creature, human advisor, rare. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tapped token that's a copy of it. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Our breaking news card is Fell the Mighty. 4 white for a sorcery, rare. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. Tumblewags migrating on Southern Trail. Stampedes expected. Another Wrangler of the Damned, but this time in foil. A foil plains. And an art card. For Marchesa, Dealer of Death. All right. So here is our pack. And I do like Kumbal. I think a 3-mana 2/4 is perfectly fine, and I like the ability to copy your opponent's tokens and then drain them for life for it. I think treasure tokens and mercenary tokens aren't going to be terribly hard to come by, so seems like a decent amount of value, and definitely a creature I would be interested in running. Looking at what else is in the pack, Wrangler of the Damned seems like a signpost uncommon for the plot deck. Prairie Dog also looks like it belongs in the same deck, and does a decent amount for just 2 mana, so looks to be very efficient. I was also very impressed with the quality of the 1-mana creatures. I absolutely loved Sedge Scorpion back in Theros, so I'm really happy to see another incarnation of basically the same creature. And like I kind of called out when I was reading this card, Reckless Lackey just does a ton of stuff for 1 mana. So I'll be curious to see how this shakes out. probably wouldn't be first picking either of these, but interesting to look at nonetheless. I still think I'm pretty sold on taking Kumbal, so that would be my pick from this pack. But I would love to hear what your first pick would be down in the comments. I think discussing these picks is so interesting, especially in the first few weeks of a new format. But for now, I will make my pick and then shuffle up the pack. There we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today for my very first Play Booster Crack-a-Pack with Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And if you played in a pre-release over the weekend, I would love to hear all about how your events went. Please make sure you leave a comment and join in the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the like button, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. But that will do it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.